What's going on, everyone? It's ArisenDead99 back with some more Black Ops Cold War gameplay. Today I have the GROZA gameplay. It's a very high kill gameplay for me. I think I went like 43 and 21, give or take. And it's on Crosshair Strike playing Hardpoint. And like I said, the GROZA is one of my favorite, probably one of my favorite guns in season 1. Like it's a very, I don't know if it's underrated, but I don't see a ton of people using it. It's almost like a hybrid of some sort. Like it's not classified as that, but it's like it's small and quick like a SMG, but it has the firepower of an AR. Like at long range, like you can see right here, it's not very good long range. Even though I didn't really hit that guy that much, but you can tell that it's probably not that strong at long range, which is alright. That's not what it's meant for. But as you can see, like look at that. Like I should have died there. Like I don't know how that guy didn't kill me. He honestly should have, but as you can see, we're playing Hardpoint on this Crosshair Strike, very small map. It's almost reminds me of Nuketown in a way, and I absolutely hate Nuketown. They brought it back in this game, and I've never been a fan of it. But anyway, like look at that. Like look how much health I had. Like I should have died there. Like this gun is just straight melts people, man. Like I go on like a nice little streak here at the beginning. Be sure. And if you're enjoying the video so far, guys, be sure to like and subscribe. And just, I don't know what those two guys are doing. Then this guy in the corner, there's always someone in that corner. Then, you know, I start off 6-1, probably closer to 5-1. I think I didn't get a full kill on someone. I think someone got credit for a full kill, so I'm pretty sure I'm like started off 5-1, nice bloodthirsty. So like, I just really enjoy this game. Like this is one of like I'm level I think 39 I think in this video. So I just had started using it, just started getting some attachments for it, and I'm really enjoying it. Like I'm telling you, like it just melts people, dude. Like I have no problem like challenging people close range with this gun. Like it's literally insane. Like you'll see, like there's so many clips in this video where I should have died, and there I died to a Semtex. 10-2 to start off. Not a bad start for me, but look at the score. It's like 80-30. Like we're getting creamed right now. So like I don't know what my teammates are doing. We're not capturing the hard point like hardly at all, and that was just unfortunate right there. Just ran into two of them, but yeah, like I said, like this is another gameplay so I was gonna have. I have like two more. I have one on Pines, which is probably my favorite map, using the QBZ, the variant of the QBZ. I started to get that gameplay out to you guys, and that's probably my favorite variant within the Season 1 Battle Pass. Like I didn't complete it. I got to like tier 57 or something, which you know is fine, but like you can't play every day, especially on the Wi-Fi I had, and that guy should have died. That guy should have died. But like as you can see, like look, like I'm not ashamed to show you this game. Like this is, I'm doing these types of gameplays, like high kill gameplays on this type of internet connection with connection interrupted. I think it's like the biggest lag spike of the game. Like it's, I think it kind of resets as soon as I get killed there. But like yeah, that's what I have to deal with. Like I'm not lying when I say I have to deal with like these huge lag spikes. Like it's ridiculous. Like the school's Wi-Fi that I'm at is atrocious. Like it's literally, it's comparable to dial-up. Like it really is. Like I don't know what the internet service provider is, but like it's it's like they got a freaking hamster on a wheel that takes a break like every hour on the hour, and everything just like shuts off basically. Like, and we even supposed to have like a Wi-Fi extender in our room, like me and my roommate, and that doesn't even work. That hasn't been on the whole semester. So, and last semester I had an Ethernet switch that I plugged into the wall, and had used the Ethernet cable from the Wi-Fi extender, plugged that into my Ethernet switch, then plugged my own Ethernet cable into my switch, and my roommate had his and plugged it into my switch, and we were both like, it was like the best internet you could possibly think of. Like we had like 100 megabyte upload and download, easy, and that lasted for like 4 weeks. Till one day they come in our room for like a wellness check or something, or someone's complaining about Wi-Fi, which every student at our school complains about Wi-Fi at least once a week, if not twice. Like the IT guy comes into our room, right, and he looks at and I wasn't there, my roommate said, he looks at your Ethernet, he said, he looked at your Ethernet switch, unplugged it, plugged it back in to ours, and I didn't know at that time, he told me like later. Then we had a wellness check, so I was saying, like he unplugged it, unplug direct cord back into the Ethernet port in the wall to turn the Wi-Fi extender back on, right? So then I come back later and he's like, I was like, why is this unplugged? He's like, oh, the IT guy came in and unplugged it. I was like, alright, so I just, just plugged it back in. Back into an Ethernet switch, and we were good. And then like the next day we had wellness checks, so I just figured, when they come in, we'll just show them that, hey, everything's on and working, and as soon as they leave, plug it back in. Well, that goes on without a hitch, but then literally like the next day, we come in, Ethernet switch is off, everything, like the lights aren't flashing, like it has these green lights that flash like rapidly to let you know it has internet going, but that wasn't on. And so I was like, like that's strange. And we both look at our phone, none of us have Wi-Fi connection, so we're like, this is weird. And God, see, it just melts people, dude. Like it's gross. The GROZA is gross. Like I know that sounds, God. Like I said, again, I'll try, but I told you there's so many clips in this video where I'm like, I should have died and I don't because of this gun. But anyway, back to the story. Like we come to find out, like we put in like an IT request for it, right? Like come to find out, they shut off our Wi-Fi to just our room. Like it's like a pod of like me and my roommate. So it's like two people beside us, 2 solo rooms, so it's like 2, 4, 6 people in that pod, right? And they cut off Wi-Fi to just our room. Like it was the most absurd thing I've ever heard of. Like literally just our room, and we didn't even know they had that kind of power. Like when we put it into request form, he said, yeah, you unplugged it, which it was college property. Like I understand that part, but when like. It's like he was blaming us for the school having Wi-Fi issues. Like that's how we made it seem to be, and we literally weren't. Like the whole school has these Wi-Fi issues. It's not like our one Wi-Fi extender controls the whole school. So he was like, you tampered with college property, so I shut off your Wi-Fi to your room only until you have put our Wi-Fi extender back in. And so I was like, okay, like that's not an issue. I'll go ahead and do that. But why isn't, like, and keep in mind, I didn't mention this, like, but keep in mind, like, this Ethernet port has, like, our Ethernet switch has two slots for Ethernet cables to be plugged in, right? And one of them doesn't work, so what's the point of having two? And I mentioned that to him. He said, yes, we're looking into upgrading that in the future. I was thinking like a compromise so we both can get what we want. That's why I said to the guy, like, I never meant to like tamper with college property. I was just, Wi-Fi sucks anyway, so I was gonna try. I didn't tell him this, but like Wi-Fi sucks anyway, so I was just trying to make it better for me and my roommate. Just trying to sound like I didn't really know what happened. Like we didn't see any problem with it, and ever since then, Ethernet switch hasn't worked, the Wi-Fi extender hasn't worked. Like it's a big mess. But yeah, we literally had 100 megabyte upload and download. Look at that. Like look at how much health I had. And I like to mention that we made a huge comeback. Like we were down like almost 100 points, and we made a huge comeback. But anyway, like that's the end of that story. Like he literally shut off our Wi-Fi. Like I've never heard of a school like shutting off a student's Wi-Fi. Like in their room. Like it's literally just our room. Everywhere else on campus had Wi-Fi. Crappy as it may be, they had Wi-Fi. We did not. So like, and I told TJ that I was like, they better be glad we didn't like have any like assignments due, because like what would our teachers have done? If we told them like, oh hey, look, like we, and nice little 3-piece with the cruise missile. But anyway, like what would they have done? Like what would we have told our teachers? Like, hey, like like they shut off our Wi-Fi. Well, why did they shut off your Wi-Fi? I had an Ethernet switch and unplugged the Ethernet cord from the Wi-Fi extender into that, so we can have better Wi-Fi for our gaming. Like that would not have gone over well. Like there have been no grace in that. So thank goodness we didn't have any assignments due, but yeah, ever since then we haven't had the Ethernet switch work or nothing. So hopefully next year I'm in like a solo room, which I plan on doing. Like not that I don't like my roommate or anything I do, it's just like I want my own space. But hopefully next year, like if there's an Ethernet switch or a port in there in my room, and I can hopefully get my Ethernet switch to work again. You know, that'd be ideal. But yeah, anyway guys, like as you can see, it went 45 and 22. Now granted, though not all those are my kills, like some of them are like basically assists, but you know this game doesn't really count assists. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video guys, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll have that Pines video up soon. Until next time, it's Resident99 sign out. Peace.